So your love reading, we have got Justice in reverse. Okay, this is Justice in reverse. This is your energy. All right, you have not concluded. Again, there's something in your love life. For those who resonated with the first spread over here, there is a love situation where it is not concluded by you. You have to be the one who concludes it. Okay, who have a conclusion to it, who put an ending to a chapter over here. The next card is Ace of Wands in an upright position. This is external energy impacting on you, coming towards you. Ace of Wands over here. So someone is having an expectation on you or about you, okay? Expecting you to give them, expecting you to, for whatever, okay, whatever. The next card, I will come in more into that card. Okay, let's just go through the cards first. The next card we have is actually the Moon card in upright position. So the Moon card is someone who might not be truthful, might not have presented the information or everything about them truthfully or openly to or clearly to you. That's the Moon in upright position. This is the other person. Okay, the other person. I feel like you might be dealing with someone now. This is a love relationship, okay? You might be dealing with a mate, with a partner who is consuming you, because this person is not presenting full facts, full figures, everything about themselves, and yet they are asking from you, like they are expecting a lot from you. Ace of Wands. Wands are the desire, the hope, the dream. They're dreaming about you, dreaming that you can do things for them, you can be there for them, but they are not showing all of them. They're not telling you the truth. They're not telling you everything about them, but they're expecting things from you, okay? And the Justice is in reverse. It can also mean unfairness. You feel like you have been taken advantage. You are in a position where like you're not having the edge. You're not having the edge to fight this person, to overcome this person. Like you might be in a weaker position where, you know, every time when you have to deal with this person or this person asks something from you. When I say ask something from you in a love relationship, I mean to say when you deal with this person and this person asks to meet you, and you'll be like, you will be weak again. You know, every time when, so this is how it is looking like. Sometimes when we are not with that person, like we are not with that person physically side by side, we tell ourselves that next time this person, if they text me, if they ask me out, I will not go. I would not reply. But when this person texts you and talk to you, you will turn weak and turn soft again. You'll be like, you will feel obliged and obligated, or you just cannot resist the temptation or the want to connect with them, to communicate, to talk to them. So this is Justice in reverse. It is like you are in a weaker position over here. Okay, so with these three cards, it is looking like, to me, some of you might be dealing with someone who's consuming you, who's like, you know, in a relationship, it is supposed to be happily ever after. But some of you, for those who resonated with the first spread, you might be in a relationship whereby this person gives you a lot of stress. Like this person creates a lot of tension in your life. But there's no way you can pull out or pull away from this person, because it's like, it feels like it feels like it is not the end yet with this person. Like there is still more to come, more to go. It is not the time yet. Like it is not the end yet. You know how sometimes if it's the end with someone, we know like this is really the end. Like I'm done, so done with it. But towards this person, you are not done yet. Even though as much as you might feel weak, you might feel like this is not the best for you, and you feel being ill-treated in a relationship, in a partnership. You feel like it is unfair, or you have been taken advantage. You are just in a weaker position. But even though so, you do not yet have the strength to pull out, to end, to terminate this. Also because this is divine timing. Speaking of which, we have two major arcanas over here, the Justice and the Moon card over here. So this is, to me, could be karmic, okay? There's no numbers, so let's continue on to your second spread. Your second spread, we have Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we have similar cards happening in your spread. That doesn't matter. So Seven of Wands in an upright position and Queen of Pentacles in a reverse position. Ace of Pentacles in reverse position, this is you. Okay, it is either you not wanting to offer, having nothing to offer. This is Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is you. Okay, when I say offer, it means giving love. Giving love. You are unable to give love. You do not want to give love, give interest. I feel like you are not giving enough attention, giving enough focus, or you're not wanting to focus too much on this person. And this person in turns, for those of you, this is looking more like for those of you who are in a relationship who has got someone over here. Okay, it is looking more like this person is finding trouble, is picking up a fight with you. That is Seven of Wands upright over here. This is about, you see how, look at this person. This person is really coming to pick a fight. Look at the face. Look at the expression over here. Okay, this person is really coming in to pick a fight. And the next card we have is actually Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Queen of Pentacles in an upright position and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is you. When we talk about queen is someone who's nurturing, who's loving, tender loving, nurturing, caring, and this is you in reverse. So let me try to gel. How should I put it across to you? This looks like to me, Cancers, for those of you who resonated with this spread over here, you have nothing to give. You have nothing to give to this person, okay? And this person is trying to annoy you, irritate you, or trying to pick a fight with you, get into conflicts with you. And somehow it might just push you to, right from the beginning, is like you have nothing to offer to this person, to this relationship. That's fine. We just experience it and see where it brings us to. Fine. I'm not going to reject this this relationship or reject you, but it just feels like maybe, like, I do not know how do we move on from here, but that's fine. We will just watch and see how we grow, where do we go from here. But because this person might be pushing their way, might be pushing or forcing you, just in terms of their actions might be nasty, because this is Seven of Wands. All right, look at this person. He or she is being nasty over here, and ultimately it pushes you to the end of the road, the cliff, where this is the Queen of Pentacles, where you no longer care, no longer want to give. The Ace of Pentacles is about you unable to give, having nothing to give, or not sure about giving. And this person just pushes you to the edge, to the end of the cliff. And ultimately, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is, I'm sure now that I'm not going to give you anything. I'm sure now that you are not the one for me. I do not want you. I do not want to be in a relationship with you. Even though this is not the type of cards that turn out like a fallout. Fallout will be like Four of Wands in reverse, or Three of Cups, where there are three parties, there are like external influences. But this Queen of Pentacles is enough to say that I'm not going to nurture, not going to grow this relationship, because this is motherly, this is growing, nurturing energy. I'm not gonna grow and nurture in this type of relationship with this type of person over here. Okay? And number 7, we have over here, your numerology in your second spread is number 7. 7 is conflict. Having conflict with someone over here. Someone having conflict with you, getting into conflicts with you, pushing their way through, enforcing enforcing on you. I am getting this message. So this is again a pretty niche message for some of you. Some of you might be dealing with a spouse. This is like a spouse, all right? A spouse, or if not just a partner, okay, just a partner who might be wasted, okay? Someone who is good for nothing, who is not working, who is jobless, and always comes back home to ask for money, to ask for money, to ask for things, to ask from things from you, okay? And it always ends up that the both of you having fights. And towards the end, it's like you finally decided that you are not going to give in anymore with the Queen of Pentacles. Like the nurturing energy is like, I've decided to cut the cord. I'm no longer going to give in to you anymore. Actually, the first spread and the second spread sounds like the same to me. Someone is expecting a lot from you, expecting something from you, or a lot from you, and they're not presenting the truth, and you're in a weaker position. The same for the second spread over here, all right? You have nothing to give, you're not wanting to give, and this person actually comes in forceful and be in conflict with you, and it just push you to the end of the road. It just push you to the end of the road. The next spread, which is your third spread, we have Ace of Cups over here. This is falling out of love. All right, this is you, your energy in reverse. And Five of Cups, after you fall out of love, you are coming out of emotional turmoil. All right, you're coming out of emotional turmoil. This is number 5. Five of Cups is about being emotional, looking at one point, like unable to get out of the past, and this is in reverse. You're coming out from an emotional turmoil, you're healing, you're recovering, okay? And the next card is Two of Swords in reverse, all right? So this is again your energy. So Two of Swords in upright position is about cutting out. In reverse, it is about communication, all right? Communication, probably also dealing with life, generally just life, dealing with whatever that you're going through over here. So I'm seeing these two cards over here is for those of you who resonated with this third spread over here. Some of you okay, some of you might recently come out from a relationship, fell out from a relationship, okay, and recovered. And this card actually means to say that you might be having to tie up the loose end. It's like sometimes you need time away first before you continue to connect with, to deal with this person. Like to deal with this person, you need some time away. You need to get yourself up. You need to get a breather first. Before you come back, you need to recharge yourself before you have the energy to deal with this person. Okay? So this is for some of you who might be going through more intense situation where there is like you need to have a conclusion with this person, like probably to talk about splitting of dividend, asset, finances, housing, kids, so before you go into that discussion, you need to take time away to recharge yourself, to heal yourself, and be like, okay, now we are ready to go in. Okay? So this is Two of Swords in reverse, opening up your communication with someone whom you came out with from the past, and after you have healed. Okay? After you have healed. And otherwise, it would just mean that you will open up communication with somebody new. Okay? There might be somebody new whom you're opening up your communication with. So it's like you come out from the last relationship and you're opening up communication to communicate with new people. All right? Otherwise, I'm getting the third message over here for this third spread is that after you have come out from a relationship and after you have healed, there seemed to be a reconciliation looking like, a reconciliation, because Two of Swords is about getting back into communication. Two of Swords in an upright position is about crossing, Xing out, cutting out, blocking them away. This in reverse is about unblocking, revisiting a communication with them. Okay? With the numerology, we have 5 and 2. That brings us to number 7 again. All right, number 7. Again, in this third spread, if this is a number 7, it looks like a separation first, and then taking some time away before you continue to deal with each other for the next part, the next chapter, in a sense like if you have to go through some paper documents to deal with each other, have to talk to each other, it's like it is not easy, really not easy. Okay, so number 7, again, this is conflict. All right, having conflict with someone whom you have came out of from a relationship and having to deal with them again. Okay, maybe reconciliation, but not so strongly into that, because if number 7 is a conflict, reconciliation is not likely to happen. Okay, it's not likely to happen. So overall general energy, we have got the Chariot in upright position. This is external energy impacting on you. This is a Chariot. I'm hearing the first message is asking you to run. Run as fast as you can. Just run. Chariot is about speed up, move, go. So this is a Chariot in upright position asking you to run, to speed up, to move, to go. Okay, run away from these people over here. Like in all these 3 spreads, is conflicting. This person, for the first spread, the Moon and the Ace of Wands, is expecting you. It's like you're in a lower position than this someone, and this someone is not being truthful and honest and always asking a lot from you. Why would you want to be with this person, for one? For the second, all right, this person is, we have the 7 of Wands. This person is agitating you, annoying you, like picking up a fight with you. Why would you be with this person? The third spread over here, after you heal, after you came out from a relationship with someone, and you still have to go back to revisit some issues with them, or if it's not to revisit any kind of issues, but if they just happen to knock on your door or just text you to reconnect, why would you reconnect with someone whom you have already healed, and why do you want to put yourself back into that place? So this card, the overall general energy is the Chariot, is asking you to move, to run away from these people whom you're dealing with. It is looking like to me in the month of November, Cancers, whoever that you are dealing with might not be the best person for you. Okay? I'm not seeing any good messages over here. I'm not a very negative person. Like, I'm actually a pretty positive person in my own life. But sometimes when the reading turns out to be negative, it's not because the reader is negative. It's just that the messages are just that. Let me try to see whether if I can force out any positive message. Justice in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Justice is not doing you justice by, giving you a fair share of dividend or alimony. Okay, for those of you who are getting alimony, going through separation, like having alimony, getting a monthly alimony from your partner, from your spouse. The Justice is in reverse. It's not doing you justice. It's not helping you to get the funds, the money from the rightful person, your rightful amount, your deserving amount. And the Ace of Cups is you just losing your heart. Really, I can't force out any positive message. All the cards are pointing towards you being in a weaker position. You being in a weak position, or a weaker position if you in comparison to whoever that you are dealing with right now. Okay, the only positive card is this Chariot. And this card to me is asking you to run. Okay, it's not asking you to progress. It's progress with this person. No, it's asking you to run. If I add up all the number, we have 7 of Wands. 5 and 2 is another 7. So 7 and 7, it is 14. 14 is 1 and 5. 14 is 1 and 4 equals to 5. All right. Number 5 is about hard work, putting in effort, conscientious effort to putting in effort. And this, again, let me repeat myself. This is conscientious effort. All right. Putting in a lot of hard work to pull yourself away, to leave this person, having the determination. Number 5 is hard work, determination, facts finding, a lot of groundwork to do. So you have a lot of work to do with this person in whatever terms, whatever terms or however it can mean to you. A lot of hard work and determination to pull away from this person, to leave this person, to get out of conflict from this person, or to deal with this person continuously for other purposes, not for love, but for other purposes, for other reasons to why the both of you still need to be in contact. Okay. And we have to have the conscientious effort and determination and the knowledge, the emotional intelligence, the EQ, emotional intelligence to deal with this person over here. Okay, that's number 5. A lot of hard work over here in your love reading in this month of November, Cancers. Okay, we have 1 major arcana, 2 major arcana. Okay, just 2 and 3 major arcanas. So, not so bad. I feel like it is just a matter of time you'll be able to tide through and get over all these karmic people. Like, all these to me are just karmic people. Like, people who doesn't do you any good. In fact, they're just doing you more harm, consuming you and exhausting you than benefiting you.